The atmosphere at Augusta National Golf Club is unlike any other in golf. Every detail, from the perfectly manicured fairways to the iconic white caddy uniforms, contributes to a stage where even the smallest moment can become a major talking point. During the opening round of the 2026 Masters tournament, one such moment unfolded involving Jordan Spieth and his longtime caddy Michael Greller, briefly drawing attention away from the action and onto the subtle but intense dynamics between player and caddy. Caddies at Augusta are highly visible figures. Dressed in their traditional white jumpsuits and green caps, they stand out against the lush green backdrop of the course. With cameras capturing nearly every angle and millions of viewers watching around the globe, there is little room for unnoticed gestures or reactions. It's a setting where even a glance, a hand movement, or a moment of tension can spark widespread discussion. That reality came into sharp focus on Thursday as Spieth approached a crucial putt on the 15th green. Already dealing with a challenging situation on one of Augusta's most notorious holes, Spieth was preparing himself mentally for a delicate putt when something unusual caught his attention. Movement in his peripheral vision, reportedly from someone repairing a divot near the adjacent 16th hole, momentarily disrupted the calm he was trying to maintain. At the same time, Greller appeared to react quickly to the disturbance. Noticing the movement, he stepped away from his usual position and walked toward the individual, seemingly intending to address the distraction. It was a spontaneous decision, likely driven by instinct and a desire to protect his player's focus. However, the timing of that intervention created a brief disconnect between the two. Spieth, known for his composure and ability to remain locked in under pressure, had a different approach in mind. Rather than escalating the situation or drawing more attention to it, he preferred to simply proceed with his routine. As he later explained, he would normally signal Greller or handle the situation in a quieter way. But in this instance, Greller didn't hear him in time. Reflecting on the moment after his round, Spieth described what he saw and how it affected him. He mentioned noticing white moving just as he was settling into his putt, a reference to Greller's uniform catching his eye. While it was an unusual distraction, Spieth made it clear that it didn't significantly derail his focus or execution. The 15th hole at Augusta has long been a source of trouble for Spieth, and this round proved to be no exception. After finding himself in a greenside bunker with his second shot, he faced a difficult recovery. His bunker shot came up short, leaving him with a lengthy putt of around 30 feet. Despite the earlier distraction, Spieth believed he struck the putt exactly as he intended. Unfortunately, the result didn't match his expectations, and he went on to miss the following putt as well. In the end, the hole cost him valuable strokes, but not because of the brief interaction with his caddy. Spieth was quick to downplay any suggestion that the moment had a meaningful impact on his scorecard. For him, it was simply part of the unpredictable nature of competitive golf. The challenges Spieth faces on the 15th hole are well documented. In fact, the hole has become something of a recurring obstacle in his Masters history. During the 2024 tournament, he recorded a quadruple bogey 9 there, an exceptionally rare and costly mistake. That round placed him in an unusual category, as he became the only player in 2 decades to record multiple scores of 9 or worse on that particular hole. Given that history, Thursday's struggles on the 15th felt more like a continuation of an ongoing pattern rather than an isolated incident. Augusta's design demands precision and punishes even the slightest miscalculations, and Spieth has yet to fully conquer the intricacies of this risk-reward par 5. Despite the setback, Spieth maintained a calm and measured demeanor throughout the round and in his post-round comments. His experience at Augusta, now spanning over a decade, has taught him the importance of emotional control. With 13 appearances at the Masters, he understands that frustration can quickly spiral if left unchecked. That same level of composure extends to his relationship with Greller. The partnership between the two has been one of the most consistent and successful in modern golf. Over the years, they have developed a deep understanding of each other's tendencies, communication styles, and expectations. Moments of tension, like the one on Thursday, are rare and typically resolved quickly. In fact, Augusta has previously provided glimpses into the dynamic between Spieth and Greller. During the 2025 Masters, a moment on the 18th hole caught the attention of viewers and analysts alike. After Spieth's tee shot struck a tree, leaving him with a difficult approach of over 200 yards, Greller delivered a blunt but focused message, "Alright, well, get over it. You gotta get over it." The comment sparked debate among fans. Some viewed it as overly harsh, while others saw it as an example of effective communication within a high-pressure partnership. For Spieth, the latter interpretation is closer to the truth. He has consistently emphasized that Greller's role is not to absorb his frustrations, but to help him reset and stay mentally engaged in the task at hand. This level of accountability goes both ways. Spieth is known for his attention to detail, particularly when it comes to yardages and shot selection. In one instance, he corrected Greller's yardage calculation during a discussion, adjusting it from 250 to 278 yards. It was a small but telling example of the precision they demand from each other, a standard that has remained unchanged throughout their decade-long collaboration. The incident on Thursday also highlights a broader reality of playing at Augusta National: nothing goes unnoticed. The course is equipped with extensive camera coverage, ensuring that every movement, whether by players, caddies, or even patrons, is captured and analyzed. This level of scrutiny can amplify even the most minor interactions, turning them into talking points that extend far beyond the course. A similar situation occurred during the 2023 Masters, involving Brooks Koepka and his caddy Ricky Elliott. During play on the 15th hole, Elliott appeared on camera making a hand gesture that some interpreted as signaling information to another group. The moment quickly became the subject of intense debate, with questions raised about whether a rules violation had occurred. Prominent figures in the golf world, including Paul McGinley, weighed in on the situation, criticizing what they perceived as a lack of enforcement. However, after reviewing the footage, tournament officials concluded that there was no clear evidence of intent to break the rules, and no penalty was issued. What might have been a minor, easily overlooked interaction instead became a major storyline for days, demonstrating how the unique environment at Augusta can magnify every detail. For caddies like Greller, this means operating under constant observation. Their responsibilities go far beyond carrying the bag. They are strategists, motivators, and, at times, mediators. Balancing those roles while maintaining composure in front of cameras adds an extra layer of complexity to their job. As for Spieth, he managed to recover from the hiccup on the 15th and finish his round at 1 under par, keeping himself within striking distance of the leaders. It was a solid, if not spectacular, start, one that left him cautiously optimistic about his chances moving forward. He noted after the round that his performance was close to where he wanted it to be, suggesting that with a few adjustments, he could contend as the tournament progresses. Importantly, there were no lingering issues between him and Greller. The brief misunderstanding on the 15th was quickly put behind them, as is typical for a duo with such a strong foundation. Looking ahead to the next round, Greller will once again be by Spieth's side, navigating the same fairways and greens under the watchful eyes of fans and cameras alike. Their partnership, built on trust and experience, remains one of Spieth's greatest assets as he continues his pursuit of another Masters title. In a place like Augusta National, where tradition meets intense scrutiny, moments like these are inevitable. They serve as reminders that golf, despite its reputation for calm and composure, is filled with human elements, split-second decisions, emotional reactions, and the constant challenge of maintaining focus under pressure. For Spieth and Greller, Thursday's incident was just another chapter in their ongoing journey together. A brief flash of tension, quickly resolved, and ultimately overshadowed by the larger goal: navigating one of golf's most demanding courses in pursuit of excellence.